This is Claudia. I'm amazing, and you? Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I actually looked at while I was researching it, so I did look into the Disney look. Yes. No, I do not have any piercings or tattoos. No, I do not have a valid driver's license. Yes. 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 Yes, I have. My first year there, I had a roommate, and I actually had two suite mates with that I lived with. Hmm. Yes. Yes, I did. Like with my personal roommate, we had like different sleep schedules. So she slept like she'll go to bed like at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be like in bed like at 10. But we end up like working it. So like whenever she's out late, she'll sleep with my suite mates because they usually go out with her. So we ended up working like that way. Actually, I have experience with that with Six Flags because I met a lot of international students through with with Six Flags when I worked there. So like I never like in the residence hall I never had intern. Yeah, I never. Sorry, I never lived with an international student. I would love it because like most some of my closest friends are from like other countries, and I met them at Six Flags, and I would love to like live with an international student. Well, I feel like so my dream is to work with children. So like, getting to work with like children and like, honestly, it's a name, it'll help, put in my resume and I'll be, I love working with children, so like that's kind of like what helped me with my professional role. I think, like being hardworking and patience is definitely the key. I believe that would work and just being like hardworking and like being like understandable as well. Yes. Second grade's my preference. At Shoe Carnival, my responsibility is I'm actually the mic person, so I get to speak on a microphone and like state announcements. But I also do like I help like other customers like do customer service with them and like let them choose like a different shoe and I'll help them through that and also I cashier as well. So I handle money as well. Yes, they do. It's it's for additional savings. So like during like the day, we'll like, have trivia questions. So like we'll ask them like like customers like like a trivia question, and like if they get the right answer, we'll let them spin on the wheel. It's a large environment, yes. Yes, I do. I like just like being interacting with like other the guests. I love interacting with them and like you know understanding like what their needs are and everything. Can you repeat that, please? Yes, yes, we do. We have often met our goals, and there's sometimes like we don't, but like we always try our hardest to actually meet that goal. It's a mixture of both. Like my personal goals is usually just to give more savings like for like the guest, but we have our team role, which is like to have like a certain amount of money during the at the end of the night. I'm friendly. I'm very positive. I'm organized, and I try to help as much as I can. Mhm. Actually, it happened today. I had a guest that came in and that they saw like a sign that was even like the right signage, like that was not put like someone accidentally put that there, and so like I was trying to explain to the guest that this is not like the shoe that it is that's supposed to be on sale. It's like this price, but she started like getting like you know bent out of shape, and so she started like arguing with me. But so I ended up getting my supervisor, and she explained it better than I did, which she also. So yeah. Yes. So I was in food service, and some of my responsibilities are like I was cashiering, I was grilling, I was cooking, I pretty much I worked in every food stand that's in Six Flags except for like some of them. So like I end up doing like a lot of stuff in it, and so it worked. I've made like coffee, I've grilled, I have put made pizza and put a pizza in the oven. Mm. I'm perfectly fine with that. I have actually like working like independently as well. When I was in Six Flags, like we do have like our independent carts that are around our park. So like I have worked in like that kind of environment. Honestly, Six Flags has been my favorite, just because I think more like it's the more amusement park kind of oriented. I think like I love talking to like the guests. I love like learning, like hearing like stories. I honestly I love hearing like the internationals, like like I have people like from Russia that came to Six Flags, and like I'll talk to them about their like country, and like sometimes they'll speak to me in their language, and it's so beautiful. I'll manage it like somewhat. Like I'll do hand gesture, and that's kind of like what I try to do. And but other times, like if I have like a coworker that speaks that language, I'll grab them and then I'll like let them speak to them, so like I'll understand. Um, those those are my only work experience. I've done a lot of volunteer work. But I like like a set like I'll do it like sporadically, technically. So like last year, like I did a lot of volunteer work with Kane, working in like the food bank, the like Habitat for Humanity. Um, Last year on my spring break, I went to this farm called Lazarus Farm, and I volunteered there for a whole entire week. What we did, we built houses. Like, well, technically didn't build houses. We built like ramps, and you know, we do other things. What? It's not like so. It's not really we're building houses in the farm. We're pretty so the farm is located in one of the poorest county in the whole United States. So we go out and build like the ramps for them, the houses for them. Like people like they don't have enough money to actually build them themselves. So we volunteer to help build something for them that is a need. Actually, it's in West Virginia. Yes. Yes, I have like 2 years ago, I think it was. One of our both of our fires actually in a food stand that I was in at Six Flags. I so I had to go and go. There's another stand that was across the street, and I went to their stand and I cooked the food there, and so I could bring it back. And that was kind of more of like our emergency. I feel fine with that. Well, I've had experience like cleaning like tables and at Six Flags, and that's pretty much the most experience I have. I was still like, ask about how their day was. Like, you get to like interact with them most likely before they go to the park or after the park. So like, maybe like I'll like ask how their experience is, you know, how the experience was afterwards. Well, maybe like if there's like a towel or a blanket, maybe I could do a Mickey Mouse ear or something, cute like that. My swimming skills is good. I've been swimming pretty much my whole entire life. I never, did any competitions or anything. I swim like I normally do in like the summertime. I'll feel comfortable. Like I'll try to rescue their lives if they need rescuing. I would, go down. Like I'll just explain to them, in a manner that they'll understand, and slowly maybe they'll hopefully understand me. And yes, I have. So like in Six Flags, our we get evaluations after like 6 months, I believe, and so like slowly, some people that are higher out there like observe you and review like if you're doing everything correctly and safely. Well, the largest information I have to memorize is usually like my speech that I have to say at Shoe Carnival through the mic stand. So like that's probably like a minute, and I'm probably 2 minutes. So 50. No, I haven't. Um, so I attractions, merchandise, food and beverage, or like my top three. If you want more. Yes. Okay, so the only question I have is, how did you get it started, like with Disney? Like, what is your story? No, not really. You too. Thanks for calling. You too. Bye. That was 20 minutes and she was correct. Oh my god, I was so nervous. I know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.